Good evening and welcome to the African News Update across the continent. First, the headlines. Coup in Gabon. Military overthrows government. Okonjo-Iweala warns against neglecting open trade. Rising COVID-19 cases in Southern Africa. Preserving African cultural heritage through digitalization. Details coming up shortly. In politics, coup in Gabon, military overthrows government. In a shocking turn of events, military officers in Gabon have announced the overthrow of the government. President Ali Bongo Ondimba, who has been in power for 14 years, was targeted in the apparent coup. The military's televised statement declared the cancellation of election results and the dissolution of institutions. The situation remains tense as the country faces political turmoil. The international community is closely watching this development. And still on political matters, Gabon president under house arrest, son arrested for treason. And following the coup announcement in Gabon, President Ali Bongo Ondimba is reportedly under house arrest. The military has detained his son and close advisors, accusing them of treason, corruption, and falsification of the president's signature. This shocking turn of events further underscores the uncertainty and instability in Gabon.
I'm Ali Bongo Ondimba, President of Gabon, and I'm to send a message to all the friends that we have all over the world to tell them to make noise, For the people here have arrested me and my family. My son is somewhere, my wife is in another place, and I'm at the residence. Right now, I'm in the residence and nothing is happening. I don't know what's going on. So I'm calling you to make noise, really. I'm thanking you.
Away from that, in safety and security, mass arrest at gay wedding in Nigeria. Nigerian police have arrested more than 60 individuals celebrating a gay wedding in Delta State. Homosexuality is outlawed in Nigeria, and those arrested now face charges related to the event. The incident reflects ongoing tensions surrounding LGBTQ rights in the country. Nigeria's stance on homosexuality continues to draw both local and international attention. You are watching the news on Top Accolade News. Do stay with us, and still to come. In business, Okonjo-Iweala warns against neglecting open trade. World Health Organization Director General Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala has highlighted the importance of maintaining open trade for global economic stability. She cautions against turning away from predictable trade as it can lead to inflationary pressures, weaker growth prospects, and increased volatility. Okonjo-Iweala's remarks come at a time when global trade dynamics are under scrutiny and emphasizing the need for balanced and interconnected economies. Moving on, flood threatens 700 billion naira CBN farmers loan in Nigeria. Flood triggered by the opening of the Lagdo Dam in Cameroon are putting Nigerian farmers at risk, potentially affecting their ability to repay loans under the Central Bank of Nigeria's Anchor Borrowers program. Water levels have risen in several states, impacting agricultural activities. The Nigerian government has expressed concern over Cameroon's dam operations as flooding poses a threat to livelihoods and loan repayment. Into the health sector, WHO, no safe level of alcohol consumption. The World Health Organization (WHO) has issued a stern warning that no amount of alcohol consumption is safe for human health. Citing extensive research, the WHO asserts that alcohol is a toxic and carcinogenic substance causing various health risks, including cancer. The organization emphasizes that even light and moderate alcohol consumption contributes to significant health concerns. The call for reducing alcohol intake is a critical step towards improved well-being. And still on health matters, rising COVID-19 cases in Southern Africa. Health authorities in Southern Africa are expressing concern over a surge in COVID-19 cases, with the Delta variant spreading. Countries like South Africa, Zimbabwe, and Mozambique are experiencing a rise in infections. Vaccination efforts are intensifying, but challenges remain in ensuring widespread protection against the virus. You are watching the news on Top Accolade News. Do stay with us. And still to come. And thanks for staying with us. Speaking about technology, African nations partner for space exploration. A new era for collaboration is emerging in Africa's space exploration sector. Several African nations are joining forces to develop space technology and launch satellites for various purposes. The initiative aims to advance scientific research, communication, and environmental monitoring, showcasing Africa's increasing presence in the global space arena. Away from that, regarding culture, preserving African cultural heritage through digitalization. Efforts are on the way to preserve and celebrate Africa's rich cultural heritage using digital technology. Various projects are digitizing traditional artifacts, languages, and stories to ensure their longevity for future generations. This digital preservation not only safeguards culture but also promote cultural exchange and understanding. And that concludes our African news update for today. Before we go, let's take another look at the major stories. Coup in Gabon, military overthrows government. Okonjo-Iweala warns against neglecting open trade. Rising COVID-19 cases in Southern Africa. Preserving African cultural heritage through digitalization. And thanks for joining us. I am Jonathan Powai. Connect and engage with us on all our social media handles, and do have a wonderful day.